Hello students, in this video we are going to solve the numericals from chapter 8 motions. So the first question is, an athlete completes one round of circular track of diameter 200 meter. That means diameter is given in 40 seconds. Time is also mentioned. What will be the distance covered and the displacement at the end of 2 minutes 20 seconds? So here we need to find out two things. First is distance and the second is displacement. Okay, but the question is not in a very straightforward manner, so we need to simplify this thing. Okay, this is a very simple sum, so let us solve this. Let us write down a few basic things first. Diameter is mentioned, that means we'll calculate the radius easily. So diameter is 200 meters. Okay, therefore radius is what? Half of the diameter, so radius will be 100 meters. Okay, straight away I'm writing like this. Now time is mentioned, so for one round, as it is mentioned over here, for one round it takes 40 seconds. Okay, an athlete takes 40 seconds. Similarly, first of all we need to convert 2 minutes 20 seconds into seconds. Okay, so it will be easier for us. So 2 minutes 20 seconds is nothing but 2 minutes is what? 120 seconds and plus 20 seconds. Okay, this is very straightforward, this you must be knowing it. So total it is 140 seconds. So basically we need to calculate what is the distance covered by an athlete in 140 seconds. Okay, so this we can solve it by unitary method. So for one round an athlete takes 40 seconds. Okay, therefore how many rounds will be completed in 140 seconds? Okay, I hope you are getting this. So the answer will be, therefore it will be, do the cross multiplication and 140 upon 40. Okay, so the answer will come out to be 3.5 rounds. Okay, 3.5 rounds. Now you have to be careful, this is a circular track. Okay, so we'll make a circle now. It is a circular track. Okay, let this be starting point A. Now the distance traveled is nothing but the circumference of the circle, because an athlete is running on the edge, you can say. Okay, so basically what we need to calculate is the circumference. So we can write it down. Distance traveled is nothing but circumference of the circle. Okay, that is nothing but, we know the circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. Okay, and how many rounds an athlete has covered? 3.5. Okay, getting it? Fine. So we'll quickly calculate this and it will come out to be 2 into 22 by 7, and radius we have calculated as 100, and 35 we know it will be going to get cancelled by 7, so I'm going to remove the decimal point and write down 35 upon 10, so the calculation will be easier for us. Okay, now this is a very basic calculation. 7 ones are 7 5s are 0 0, you can cancel it out, and it will come out to be 2200 meters. So this is the distance traveled by an athlete, 2200. So we have covered the first part. What will be the distance covered? Now the second part is displacement. Okay, displacement we know the shortest distance for example an athlete. Now we need to calculate the displacement. Okay, so this is the diameter and this is 200 meters. Okay, displacement means what? From starting to end, so it becomes 0, again 0, again 0. Now as you can see, this is 3.5. so if an athlete starts from here A, then 0.5 will be here at B, so the shortest distance will be 200 meters. Okay, so we'll write it down here. Displacement after, I'm writing here because of no space here, so displacement after 3.5 rounds is nothing but the diameter of the circular track, and that is 200 meters. Okay, so this will be your answer for displacement. Okay, I hope you have understood this sum. Now let us solve question number 2. Joseph jogs from one end A to the other end B of a straight 300-meter road in 2 minutes 30 seconds and then turns around and jogs 100 meters back to point C in another 1 minute. What are Joseph's average speed and velocities in jogging from point A to B and from A to C? Okay, so first of all, let us draw the figure. This is again a very simple sum. We need to calculate average speed and average velocity. Okay, but we need to understand the complexity given over here. So the best way is to draw. Okay, so let this be point A and let this be point B. So the total distance is of 300 meters. This we know. This is 300 meters. Fine enough. Then Joseph turns around and jogs 100-meter back. That means after reaching point B, he jogs 100-meter in the backward direction. And let's say this is point C and the distance over here is 100 meters. Okay, so this is the whole scenario. Now there is the time mentioned over here, 2 minutes 30 seconds. So first of all, we'll complete it. Time taken A to B. So this will be 2 minutes 30 seconds. So this is nothing but 2 into 60, because 1 minute equals to 60 seconds. Okay, and this is 30. Okay, so this is 150 seconds straight away. Now we need to calculate the average speed. Average speed is nothing but total distance upon total time taken. So we can quickly calculate average speed is total distance upon time, total time taken. So total distance is 300, this we know, and the time taken is 150 seconds. So the answer will come out to be 2 meter per second. So this is the answer for average speed. Now let us calculate average velocities. Average velocity from A to B. Okay, so average velocities or velocity for A to B, this is also going to remain the same. This means what? Displacement. Okay, this means what? Displacement upon time. So displacement is from A to B, so this is nothing but your 300, and the time taken is again 150. Okay, so this average velocity also comes out to be 2 meter per second. Okay, this is very simple. I hope you have understood this part. Now there is a second part also which says from A to C. Now we need to calculate from A to C. Okay, so let us see how we can calculate that. From A to C, again we need to find out the same distance. Okay, so from A to C, if you see the figure, from A to C, now we are calculating the distance. So in distance we need to add 300 plus 100, because in distance we add all the distances that we have traveled. Okay, so total distance will be from A to B and plus B to C. So A to B is 300, B to C is 100, so the total distance comes out to be 400. Okay, so average speed will be total distance upon time, total time. So total distance is 400 and the time taken, this is 150 seconds, and to travel 100 meters the time taken in another 1 minute. Okay, to point C in another 1 minute. So time will be 150 plus 1 minute is nothing but 60 seconds. Okay, so this will come out to be 400 upon 210. So answer will be 1.9 meter per second. Clear? 1.9 meter per second. Now this is interesting. Now we need to calculate average velocity. Average velocity, and this here it comes displacement upon time. Now we know displacement means what? The final position and the ending position. So it is A to C. So the A to C will be, this is total 300. Okay, now again this is 100. So A to C will be 300 minus 100 because this is starting point and this is the ending point. ठीक है, तो A और C के बीच में डिस्टेंस कितना होगा? डिस्टेंस होगा 200. क्लियर है ना? ये 300 में से 100 को माइनस करेंगे तो हमें AC का डिस्टेंस 200 मिलेगा. क्लियर है? सो डिस्प्लेसमेंट क्या होगा? डिस्प्लेसमेंट हो जाएगा 200 और टाइम तो सेम ही रहना है. ठीक है ना? सो दिस विल बी 0.95 मीटर पर सेकेंड. सो दिस विल बी योर आंसर. I hope you have understood this, sir. Thank you.